Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baik teman-teman, kita masuk ke sesi kedua. Jadi hari ini video e-learningnya akan saya bahas atau kita akan drill tentang artikel an, dan the. Ya. Jadi ini tadi udah ya. Sekarang kita masuk ke berikutnya, slide berikutnya. Nah ini adjektif ya. Kenapa setiap kata benda itu selalu ada kata keterangan atau menerangkan sifat kata bendanya, yaitu adjektif namanya ya. Jadi setiap ada kata benda itu selalu ada sisipan kata sifatnya ya, adjektifnya ya. Jadi contohnya car, terus ada kata adjektifnya ada expensive, maka kita tambahkan expensive car. Nah, untuk mengucapkan expensive car itu sebenarnya benar, tapi harus pakai kata artikel ya untuk menentukan apakah dia singular atau ya setiap kata benda itu selalu ada kata dulunya ya atau pendahulunya yaitu artikel ya. Jadi an expensive car. Kenapa pakai an? Karena ada expensive diawali oleh huruf hidup. And then an address ya. Ada new. Adjektifnya new. Maka kita nggak boleh pakai an lagi. Harus a new address. A new address. A new address. What about this one? A friend. Maka ada kata old. Nah, artikelnya berubah menjadi an old friend. An old friend. And then we have an apple. Ada kata sifatnya atau adjektifnya big. Maka a big apple. A big apple. And then a child. Unhappy. Unhappy. Maka an unhappy child. A train, ada kata adjektifnya early, an early train, an early train. Ada kata berikutnya adalah an uncle, and then rich. Kata sifatnya, and we have berubah menjadi a rich uncle, a rich uncle. A job, easy, an easy job. An exercise, hard, a hard exercise. A language, European, a European language. A book, small, a small book. Ya, jadi the same thing. Jadi kalau ada kata benda ya dan diikuti oleh adjektif, maka adjektifnya itu bersifat konsonan, maka artikelnya harus ngikutin artikel konsonan yaitu a. Tapi kalau ada kata benda dan diikuti dengan kata sifat adjektifnya adalah huruf hidup, maka artikelnya dengan huruf hidupnya itu adalah pakai an ya. Oke, the next one. Nah, ini adalah countable and uncountable ya. Di sini dimana countable itu adalah benda-benda atau kata noun yang bisa dihitung. Dan uncountable adalah kata benda yang tidak dapat dihitung ya. Nah, sifatnya gimana? Kalau uncountable itu tidak boleh diikuti oleh artikel ya. Uncountable itu tidak boleh diikuti artikel. Tapi kalau countable noun itu boleh diikuti oleh artikel ya. Jadi setiap kata benda, every uncountable noun itu nggak boleh disisipkan artikel. Ya, contohnya kayak kalau countable itu ada wood, car, book, chair ya. And then we have apa ya, kalau book jadi books, car, cars, chair, chairs ya. Okay, let's do this exercise together ya. Nanti in the classroom ya ada bird. Bird itu adalah singular, and then flower adalah singular, and then plural countable ada bottles and children, and uncountable yang tidak dapat dihitung ada blood and love. Okay? Nah, nanti kita bahas ini in the classroom bareng-bareng ya. Atau teman-teman nanti pas selesai dari classroom bisa practice here by yourself ya. And then you can send me your answer. Okay, next one. We use an only before singular countable noun. Ya, an is a bit like one. Ya, jadi saat kita ingin mengucapkan satu benda adalah satu, itu kita cuma pakai a car, a book. Itu artinya sama, satu mobil, satu buku. Ya, jadi a house, a car. Ya, tapi jangan nyebut houses, a houses, no, jangan. Ya, houses, ya, just houses. Ya, and then air itu tidak dapat dihitung, maka tidak boleh diikuti oleh artikel atau an atau the. Ya, and then an aja, the boleh. And then we often use an uncountable noun without an to say that something is made of. Jadi sesuatu yang terbuat dari itu jangan sekali-sekali dipakai atau disisipkan an. Contohnya, the walls in the house were all made of glass. Ya, jangan the wall of the house were all made of a glass. Jangan, langsung aja glass, jangan pakai a glass. Ya. This sweater is made of silk. Ya, jangan nyebutin this sweater is made of a silk. No. Ya, this sweater is made of silk. Jadi sesuatu benda yang terbuat dari. Jadi kalau kita ingin mengutarakan suatu benda yang terbuat dari, itu jangan disisipkan artikel an, ya. Oke, kita ada exercise here. Put in an or nothing. Okay. Jake's father makes films. Ya, membuat film. I need a new bicycle. I never drink milk. Ya, jadi minuman terbuat dari susu. Nah, nggak boleh pakai a milk. No. Jane is an old friend. Their house is made of wood. I often listen to music. The police are looking for him with dogs. Ya, karena ada plural dogs, jangan a dog. My room has got a really big window. A really big window. That child wants new shoes. Atau that child wants a new shoes. Boleh. She was wearing orange skirt. The table is made of glass. Okay. Okay, and then we use one instead of an when the exact number is important. Compare. Can I have a cheese sandwich? Yeah, can I have a cheese sandwich? Not can I have one cheese sandwich. Ya, kadang secara umum ya commonly native speaker bilangnya can I have a cheese sandwich. You can say can I have one cheese sandwich, boleh sih, can I have one cheese sandwich. It's kalau bagi kita orang Asia sih nggak apa-apa, tapi kalau secara commonly used in native speaker itu kurang enak, atau ya mereka jarang menggunakan one cheese sandwich. No. And then no, I asked for one sandwich, not two. I only want one sandwich. Nah, saat kita ingin penekanan, ya, kalau kita ingin penekanan itu boleh kita pakai one sandwich, ya. Oh, yeah, one cheese sandwich, ya. And then kita ada exercise here. She got a nice coat. She's only got one coat. Can I have a boiled egg? No, I said one egg, not two. I've got a problem. Can you help me? She's only got she only got one child. John has got a beautiful sister. One girlfriend is enough. Yes. Okay. Yeah, of course, one girlfriend is always enough. Sekarang kita pakai pengertian dari an dan the. Itu seperti apa sih? Okay, let's see a film. I didn't like the film. Jadi saat kita dalam conversation, ya, saat menggunakan dan en itu dalam awal aja, ya, dalam awal mendescribe suatu noun. Tapi kalau kita ingin mengkembalikan, mendeskripsikan benda yang tadi yang kita awal ngomong, itu kita harus pakai the. Ya, coba kita contohnya seperti ini. We use the, not an, to talk about somebody or something when the speaker and hearer both know about this person or thing. Yes. Jadi dalam conversation, saat orang, the speaker and the listener know the thing that the speaker is talking about. Ya. When they both know which one, in other cases we use an. Oke. Jadi di sini saat kita berkomunikasi atau saat kita conversation, the speaker contohnya gini, can I borrow your car? Can I borrow the car? Nah, the speaker and the listener, mereka berdua itu tahu benda apa yang si speaker maksud. Oh, mobil itu. Ya, jadi contohnya kayak mobil Ferrari. Can I borrow the car? Mobilnya Ferrari, cuman jenisnya itu doang, Ferrari. And then the hearer, oh okay, the Ferrari car. Jadi both listener and hearer, si pembicara dan pendengar, ya, itu sama tahu maksudnya bendanya satu. Oh itu. Tapi saat when a speaker ask about a question like this, I've just bought a new car. I've just bought a new car. Saya baru saja beli mobil baru. Nah, si pendengar kan nggak tahu mobilnya jenisnya apa, mereknya apa, ya. Jadi dia masih menerka-nerka. Oh, mobil baru, oke. Jadi mobil, ya oke, mobil, tapi nggak tahu yang speakernya mungkin. Oh, I've just bought a Porsche. I bought a new car, which is a Porsche. But the listener nggak tahu, oh okay, he just bought a car, mungkin ya mobil keluarga atau mobil apa, yang penting just a car, ya, tapi nggak tahu jenisnya apa. So maka di sini gambarnya saat si speaker bilang I bought a new car, dia maksudnya mobil ini, dia tahu, dia lihat, dan dia ya mengetahui, ya, tapi ya, so he's aware. But the listener, saat si pendengar mendeskripsikan mobil itu, dia nggak tahu, oh mobil macam apa aja. Jadi mobilnya masih menerka-nerka, ya. So disinilah fungsi dari membedakan antara the dan ya. Coba kita lihat another example. Contohnya gini, kalau kita menggunakan kata the, could you close the door? Ya, you know which door, ya. Jadi kita tahu maksudnya pintu itu, ya, hanya satu-satunya pintu, ya. Could you close the door? But when you say an, ya, saat kita menggunakan an itu optional, ya. Contohnya gini, could you open a window? Bisa nggak buka jendelanya? Ya mana? Ya terserah, yang mana aja, yang penting jendelanya dibuka. I don't mind which window. Saya tidak keberatan jendela mana yang kamu buka, yang penting bukalah sebuah jendela, ya. And then I'm going to the post office. It means that you know which one, the one near here, ya. Jadi kalau kita pakai the, itu kita tahu, oh kantor pos yang deket, atau kantor pos yang itu loh, yang udah kamu dan saya pernah kunjungi, itu kita tahu the post office. Tapi kalau seseorang yang belum tahu daerahnya, belum tahu lingkungannya, maka dia harus menggunakan kata is there a post office near here? Ya, is there a post office near here? Ya, saat kita tidak yakin apakah di daerah atau di lingkungan yang kita tempati atau yang teman-teman berada, tidak yakin ada suatu fasilitas itu, maka kita pakainya ya, atau en, tergantung tadi apa konsonan atau vowel, ya. Can I use the phone? Ya, your phone. Can I use your phone? Ya, atau can I use the phone? It means your phone. But if you're not sure your friend has a phone, you can ask, do you have you got a phone? Ya, jangan have you got the phone? No. Ya, have you got a phone? Karena yourself belum yakin apakah dia punya apa enggak ya. Ya kalau kita belum yakin pakainya artikel a atau an. And then I didn't like the film, the one that we saw. Ya, saya nggak suka film yang tadi kita nonton. Jadi he and me, you and I, kita nonton bareng, and we know the film is what it's about. But kalau kita belum tahu filmnya seperti apa, let's go and see a film. Ya, let's go and see a film. Okay. Jangan let's go and see the film, no. But let's go and see a film. Di film mana ya terserah, kita nggak tahu. And then he looked at the moon. There's only one. Yes, bulan hanya satu, nggak mungkin bulan ada dua ya atau tiga, itu mungkin di planet lain. And then he looked at a tree. Nah, he looked at a tree. Ya, pohon banyak sekali. Ya. And then she is in the front room. She is in the front room. Ya, you know which room? I'm telling you. Ya, kamu tahu ruangannya karena saya memberitahu kamu. Ya, but I need a room tonight. Saya membutuhkan sebuah kamar. Ya, kamar yang mana ya? Terserah. Yang penting saya membutuhkan kamar. I need a room tonight. She came at the 8:15 train. Ya, you know which train? I'm telling you. Ya, karena dia memberitahu kita kereta yang mana yang akan dia datang. Ya, pukul berapa dia datang? Ya, the 8:15 train. And then she arrived in an old taxi. She arrived in an old taxi. Ya, kita nggak tahu taksinya seperti apa kan, bentuk tuanya itu seperti apa kita nggak tahu. Apakah bentuk kayak di India? Ya, is a very old taxi in India. And then how much is the red coat? How much is the red coat? It means you know which coat because I'm telling you. And then I've just bought a new coat. Ya, I've just bought a new coat. Kita nggak tahu modelnya seperti apa, mereknya apa ya. Itu makanya kita nggak tahu persis. Maka kalau kita nggak tahu persis kita pakainya dan en. Tapi kalau kita tahu persis, the speaker and the listeners, kita pakainya the. Ya. Oke, ini ada exercise lagi. Oke. I woke up to her house, rang the bell, and opened the door. He lives in a small village. Look, that's John walking across the street. Can I use the bathroom? I need an English-French dictionary. Have you got one? I know a good restaurant. Shall I reserve a table for? I know a good restaurant. I know the good restaurant. I know a good restaurant. Shall I reserve the table? Can I reserve a table for tonight? Where's the teacher? She's very late. I want a long holiday in the sun. Who is the man? Who is the man in your office? I'm leaving on the 4:30 bus. Which is your coat? The green one. And is looking for a new job. Why are you looking at the sky? I'll meet you at 4:30 at the bus stop outside the police station. Okay, now ini tadi yang saya utarakan ya. Dan en itu di awal kalimat dan the itu mengulangi kata benda yang tadi ya. Jadi contohnya we often use en to talk about a person or a thing for the first time. And the when we talk about the person or thing again. Ya, contohnya seperti ini. A man walk up to a police station. Okay, here we are. So a man A man walk up to a policeman. Nah, kita ingin mengucapkan atau mengutarakan si orang tadi, ya, maka kita harus pakai the man, ya. The man took out a map and asked the policeman. Ya. Maksudnya apa? The man ini ya orang yang tadi. And then the policeman ya policeman yang tadi, ya. Kalau teman-teman bilang di sini a man took up a map and asked a policeman, jangan. Maksudnya ini nanti a man orang satunya lagi datang, orang lain datang, and then ada polisi lain datang. Nah, itu jangan, ya, itu maksudnya berbeda nanti, ya. Jadi di sini kalau kita ingin mengutarakan si personnya itu lagi atau bendanya itu lagi, maka kita pakainya the, ya. Oke. Kita lanjut. Nah, ini kita exercise, ya. This is a true story. Last year I went into a big sport shop because I wanted a sport bag. An assistant came up to me and I told him that I wanted. The assistant told him what I wanted. The assistant bought me 3 different bags. I chose the smallest one and paid for it. The assistant put the bag in a large plastic bag. So I choose the bag. I choose the smallest one and paid for it. The assistant put the bag in a large plastic bag. I told him one bag was enough and asked him to take the bag out of the other bag. So he did so, but he looked very unhappy as I walked out of the shop. Yes. Nah, ini ada kata shop tadi, ya, shop. Nah, makanya ini the shop. Oke. Nah, ya, ini bisa mengutarakan sebagai profesi atau mengutarakan menjelaskan seseorang, ya, atau ya seseorang pekerjaannya apa, ya. We use when we say what something is or what job someone does. A pony is a small horse. Canada is a big country. My sister is an electrician. Remember, we don't use with plurals, ya. Jangan pakai plurals. Kalau ada kata plurals, jangan pakai Ponies are small horses. Jangan. Ya, benar. Sorry. Ponies are small horses, not small ponies. Small horses itu jangan, ya. Jadi ini salah. Jangan pakai tapi are. Oke. Say what these people jobs are. Ya, oke. Nanti kita bareng-bareng di sini, ya. Contohnya number 1 ini cooker, builder, a driver, a teacher, a photographer, and a dentist, a hairdresser, musician. Ada musician? Nggak ada. A cashier. Ada? Oh, shop assistant. Then describe people. She's got a nice smile. Nah, ini sering sekali di sini teman-teman lupa menggunakan ya untuk mendescribe people. She has got a quiet voice. Ya, jangan pakai the quiet voice. No. He has got a friendly face. Remember, we don't use with plurals again and uncountable noun. She has got blue eyes. Ya, jangan she has got a blue eyes, itu jangan, ya, jangan pakai blue eyes. He has got long hair. Ya. He has got long hair. Jangan he has got a long hair. No. Jadi hair is uncountable. And then look at the picture and complete the sentence using the word in the box and add an if necessary. Okay, she's got a nice smile. And then he has got a big nose. Number 1, she has got a long neck. Number 2, he has got a big ear. Number 3, she has got a loud voice. Number 4, he has got big beard. Big beard. And then number 5, she has got dark hair. Yes, dark hair. Now here are 2 descriptions of the same person put in an or nothing. My name is Sandra. I'm tall and slim. I've got blue eyes, a small nose, a big mouth, and a dark hair. I think I've got a nice smile. I wear glasses. Sandra's got a very friendly face with a big smile. She has got long dark hair. She has got long dark hair and blue eyes. She has got long legs. Nggak pakai long legs. She has got long legs and she's very pretty. She is wearing a blue dress today and she's got a nice voice. Okay, now here ini nanti exercise untuk partner ya. Now here's the name of Mary, Africa and the USA. The name without the people, language, most places. Mary works for Dr. Andrews, General Parker, Prince Charles, Aunt Elizabeth. Jadi di sini people itu tidak boleh pakai the. Okay, bukan the Mary works for the doctor. No. Langsung aja. Languages, begitupun dengan languages, nggak boleh pakai the. I'm sorry, I don't speak Russian. Okay, then most places name, for example, continent, countries, states, lakes, mountains, towns, and streets. Berries from Texas. Okay, Africa, Cuba, Queensland, Dublin, Lake Geneva, Mount Everest, Wall Street, Piccadilly, Cirrus, Hyde Park, and Times Square. Okay, kita ada exercise here, nanti bareng-bareng ya in the classroom. Queensland is in Australia. They speak Spanish in Peru. Here is a postcard from Uncle Eric. He has been swimming in Lake Superior. Oxford Street is in the center of London. Okay, and Africa, French Kilimanjaro, Napoleon, Switzerland. Napoleon was a very small man. Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain in Africa. And then France is next to Switzerland. Names with the, some places. Nah ini ada juga nama tempat yang menggunakan kata the, desert, rivers, sea, and oceans, but not lakes. Jadi tidak danau itu nggak pakai lake, nggak pakai the. The Sahara Desert, the Thames, the Rhine, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic. And the plural's name, kata-kata negara yang bentuknya jamak harus pakai the. The Netherlands, the United States atau the USA, the Alps, and an expression with the Republic, Kingdom, and etc. The Czech Republic, the United Kingdom, and a large area of the world kita harus pakai the West, the Middle East, the Far East. Okay. And then building with the. Nah, bangunan yang harus menggunakan kata the Most names of building the Hilton Hotel, the Old Mill Restaurant, the Global Theatre, the British Museum, the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal, the Great Pyramid. Pengecualian, nah ini dia, bahasa Inggris itu selalu ada pengecualian. Places name plus airport, station, cathedral, university, palace, castle, and school. Itu nggak boleh pakai the. Walaupun itu nama bangunan ya, nggak boleh pakai the. The Oxford Airport, Glasgow Central Station, Exeter Cathedral, Cambridge University, Buckingham Palace, Didcot Junior School. And then the name plus possessive, ya itu nggak boleh pakai the ya, nggak boleh pakai the St. Paul's Cathedral, no, just say St. Paul Cathedral and McDonald's, ya, jangan pakai the McDonald's, no. Oke, ini ada exercise ya. Mari kita kerjakan bersama-sama. Put the before 5 of this building and nothing atau tidak ada before 3. The Taj Mahal, the Laura's Restaurant, the Old Steakhouse, National Gallery of Modern Art, the National Gallery of Modern Art, the Central Museum, Birmingham Airport, the Sheraton Hotel, the New Theatre, nggak usah pakai the, ya, and then the Cadbury Cathedral, yes, itu pakai the, okay, and then ini put in the or nothing, okay, American English, the Asia, the Blue Train Restaurant, the Dominican Republic, Florida, Gobi Desert, nggak usah pakai the, Lake Michigan, the Metropolitan Museum, the Mississippi River, the Mount Kenya, the New York, the North Sea, Paris, nggak usah pakai the, Regent Street, okay, boleh the Regent Street, Rocky Mountains, nggak pakai the, Rocky Mountains, the Trafalgar Square, Egypt, nggak usah pakai the Egypt, no, the White House pakai White Hall Theater, and then Far East, yes. Okay, I think that's all for today. You can practice with this again. Yeah, you can see the e-learning from your e-learning ITBAS. Please open it again to have an exercise with it. Okay, guys. Okay, save.